Alright, let's see if I can do this correctly this time. I didn't do a very good job. Alright. We're doing a quick build here on how to do mesh. We're doing a mesh build. Yeah, my shit's all fucked up, I know. That was not a good build. That was all fucked up. Wasn't even reading right. But it's okay, because that's what we're all here for. We're here to learn. So, everything you're going to need. Mesh strip. Shit, I can't believe I'm not even close to being out of these. You're going to need a little coiler. And you just bend it around your coily. And then I actually use that. Place it in there. Because this shit is fragile, to say the least. It's nice, good, and level. You don't want any bends, anything in there. Nice and fucking round. Turn your device on. Okay, now why isn't it reading? New coil. Why is it only reading it at 0.25? That's fucked up. 0.13. Anyways. Maybe this thing's just a little fucked up. Could be. Well. It's just off. Oh. Profile is and can be quite finicky if you're not careful. So I have it at about 30 watts. Just quick, give it some quick dry pulses. Just make sure it heats up evenly. That's the easy part. Make sure, see if I have enough of these. I found out what works best is usually 3 fire bolts work best. I'm really feel like opening up another package of these. Just tear some off. Something kind of like that. I don't know. Maybe it'll be enough. Maybe it won't be. There's really only one way to find out, and that's through trial and error. That's all there is to it. Just take that, stick it right on in there. And that's going to be enough. This is the really sad part. How sad is that? That's probably not going to be enough cotton, but what do you do? If not, re-wick it. Takes fucking 5 minutes. And I always take it, cut it right at about a 45-degree angle. Something kind of like that. It's okay to have plenty of extra, because we can trim it and all that other good shit. which is what I will be doing. In a way. I take my little pickaxe here. I don't know how well you can see this, but since it wasn't super tight in there, yeah, I'm not feeling this. Which, guess what? It's okay. You can sacrifice cotton. Cotton's cheap. So then I think what I'm actually going to do is you can get like the 6mm loaded stuff, you know, stuff like this, the tofu stuff for the profile. Works really well. I've never had a problem with it before. It's super thick, super duper, like everything you want for mesh. Just sticking right on in there. I don't know how well you can see this. Let's take it. It's okay if the little shoelace part comes off. Just take it, kind of hold everything, and you just pull it right on through. Kind of looks a little something like that. And cut it at about a 45 degree. It looks kind of like that. New coil. Yeah, it's not even fucking reading the damn thing. This whole thing might be fucked. I haven't used this one in quite some time, so it wouldn't surprise me. So it should be reading at a 0.13. I don't know what's going on with it. It's been really iffy on me lately. Yeah, so you want to kind of get it trimmed up so it looks semi-similar to that. And then I got a garbage can right here. I take it and I just fluff the shit out of it. Most RDAs, you don't fluff out your wicks, but with the profile, you do. It helps with capillary action, not only from squonking, but also it definitely helps with holding in juice better. You think, oh, well, more cotton holds more juice. On most RDAs, on the profile, not so much. The profile is just kind of its own unique little case of all sorts of fucking weirdness. You know, I'm just going through, just combing it out, nice and thin. Almost the thinner the better. I mean, it's not 100%, you know, you don't want to like 100% thin to the point where you're going to like lose, you're not going to have any cotton in there, but you definitely want to thin it out. And you just give it a little haircut, get off all that extra shit. And then it looks a little closer to that. I'm doing this over my trusty trash can because I have a fan going and that cotton is going to fucking blow everywhere. And I just kind of fan it out so it kind of looks something like that. Makes sense? Oakley dokley. We all on the same page. And go back to pickaxe here, little toothpick. I just tuck that shit right on in. I don't know if it's just this profile or what. It's been kind of giving me some problems. Maybe something's fucked up in there. It's slowly getting better. But oh shit, no, I really just fucked it all up. Yeah, be careful. Ooh, yeah, that's definitely good. Something is in there that shouldn't be in there. Otherwise, this wouldn't be the case. And then the juice that I'm using, the liquid, it's Golden Honey Bomb. I don't know if you can see that. Honey Twist. I actually really like this stuff. It's pretty tasty. And just let it slowly but surely. Just let it soak in there quite a bit at first. Because you do not, under any circumstances, want to dry fire on mesh. Get all nice up and in there. Because you want it packed, like fucking packed full of cotton underneath that, underneath the mesh. Because that helps not only as it, because there's that little spring mechanism that helps keep everything all nice and compact under there. But it also helps holding juice and from keeping it from getting dry fires. And then what I like to do then is I need to clean this up like the thousandth of time. This is the way the profile is. It's a fucking pain in the ass. There's no way around it. Like having all that extra juice there. I'm a little Sally. Turn up your watts because the next mesh is rated for 60 to 70 watts. Ooh. Definitely don't want that fucking Kleenex in there. It's fucking bad. Make sure this shit gets all fucking nice and tucked in. It looks something sort of like that. And I just kind of hold it away from my face. I fire it. Drop some more on there. And this way I can check to see if there's any dry spots or anything. Or if I'm going to get any dry burns. So the last thing you want is a dry burn on here. So that's where you make sure that everything's all nice, wet, saturated. You don't want it to, eventually just completely get like a dry spot and just burn the shit out of you, because that fucking sucks. So I've got plenty in there. I got juice in there. Fire it. And that's how you wick mesh. On the profile, it's green. A little Pulse X. I really do like this mod. It's a good mod. The flavor on this, I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm not getting as good a flavor on this profile as I do on my other two. Could be that it's just not reading it correctly. I mean, that happens all the time, and it really is not what you want. So something could be wrong with this profile. It should be reading at a 0.13. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I have it upside down. It's at like a 0.25. But normally, what you want it at is... yeah, it's like a 0.12. You know, which is nominal. It's where you want it. So, but could also be the flavor. You know, considering, you know, it's not the strongest flavor, but it's a decent flavor. I'll give it that. Not the greatest, but it's decent. So yeah, and then you just pull it off. I always just like to double check it after wicked. Make sure everything just kind of stays where it should. And you want it to look something similar to that. So I hope this has been helpful, informative, enjoyable, whatever it is you might need. And until then, keep on vaping. Peace.